Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Sunday, June 20th. First of all, guys, it's Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everyone out there, including my dad. Happy Father's Day to you. Hope you enjoy today. And, you might see a different backdrop. Yes, I'm on vacation. I'm in Outer Banks, North Carolina. Beautiful view. If a wind gust happens to come, which it is pretty windy here, that's being on the coast. And you guys will just have to hopefully hear me out on that part of the video. So I apologize for that, but we're in a new location today. So let's just enjoy it, enjoy the views. Right now, guys, we are sitting at 6,641 subs. Can we get to 7,000 soon? I feel it, but let's set a short-term goal. Let's get to 650. That's only 9 subs away today. I know we can do that. You guys have been killing it, but we can't do it without you mashing that subscribe button. So go ahead and hit subscribe if you already aren't. You know we're trying to get to tens of thousands of subscribers. That's how COS goes to the moon. And speaking of the moon, our COS All-Stars all over the screen are the absolute real MVPs. And shout out to Tracy, James, and Seattle Slim. Welcome to the COS family. If you're interested in joining and becoming a COS All-Star, either click the join button next to our channel name or the first link in the description below for that. Let's recap last night. 2-2, but guys, we did have a bad break in there. Lopez strikeout total, that was a win. Cash that one. Dodgers run line, cash that one. Rays money line, that was an L, unfortunately. And San Fran money line, nope, they never stood a chance. The Phillies just absolutely boat raced them. I did not see that one coming, as many of you didn't, but that's no problem. Let's get after it today. Let's make some money on this weekend, as always. Where are we starting? Blue Jays versus Orioles. I'm taking Blue Jays run line, -1.5 at -120 odds. Look, guys, we've got Ryu on the mound for Toronto, and he's been on a cold streak. 3 L's in a row. He's not been pitching up to his caliber. Today is the day he turns it around, right? 3, 3, and 6 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. That is not Ryu numbers. If you look at his earlier part of the season, he was been pitching so much better than that. Well, he's got to get better, right? Baltimore, 9-15 versus left-handed pitchers. Ryu is a lefty. I say he gets back on track today. And who's on the other side of the mound? The main reason why I'm picking the Blue Jays, Harvey. 5, 7, and 1 earned runs in each of his last 3. He gives up earned runs at a crazy pace. That's why the run line odds are at -120. Definitely, Vegas thinks Ryu puts up a decent showing, and Harvey gets roughed up. Right, Blue Jays bats have heated up, and you saw what they did yesterday. That was an amazing come from behind victory. And Toronto's 8th in runs, 2nd in hits. We know they should have no problem hitting Matt Harvey today. That's why I'm rolling with their run line today. Lock that one in. Moving on to our next pick, White Sox versus Astros. I'm taking Astros -0.5. in the first 5, -110. A lot of you guys might not have this one. Well, it's kind of essentially picking a money line / match bet, except for if this one ties, it doesn't push, it's an L, but I like the odds in it at -110. We got McCullers on the mound for Houston, right? 1, 3, and 0 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Pretty solid, nothing to complain there, right? Keuchel on the other side of the mound, 0, 2, and 1. I mean, Keuchel's been solid. This is going to be a really good game today. Prior to last 3, though, Keuchel has been shaky. And, I always like to look at the season stats because the last 3 don't always tell the full picture, right? Houston, first in runs, first in hits, first in strikeouts. Guys, you know how good Houston's offense is, right? And I think they can get to Keuchel today, rough him up a little bit in the first 5, right? And, Chicago, as much as I love betting the White Sox and as much, as profitable as they've been for me all year, they are 16th in Ks, which is a little bit of a worrisome stat. I've seen their bats go cold, and I've seen, them struggle to put up runs at times. That's why, look, Astros, I'm riding this one. This bet has been particularly good for me, and we're just taking the first 5 because bullpens can sometimes be unpredictable. You hear a bird behind me. Love the sounds of nature, right? I'm outside my apartment for the first time recording these videos. We love it, right? Sounds of nature. Next pick, Red Sox versus Royals. I'm taking Red Sox money line, -140. You got Eovaldi on the mound for Boston. 0, 5, 1 earned runs in each of his last 3. I don't love the 5, but the 0 and the 1 should be solid enough to get us this win today. You got Minor on the mound for KC. 4, 1, and 5 earned runs in each of his last 3. The 4 and the 5, again, Boston could easily exploit that, and I think they could do that. They're 13-9 versus left-handed pitchers, which, Minor is a left-handed pitcher. I think they could get it done today, right? And Boston, lastly, third in runs, third in hits. By comparison, Kansas City 17th in runs, 11th in hits. Yeah, I mean, Boston definitely has the edge offensively. I think they have the edge pitching wise too today. That's why I'm walking in their money line. I think they get it done against an inferior Kansas City team. And moving on to our last pick, Mets versus Nationals. I'm taking Walker strikeout total over 5.5 Ks, plus 110 odds on this one. Yeah, I mean, I love this one for a value pick, guys, if nothing else. You've got Walker, 12, 9, and 2 strikeouts in each of his last 3. Yeah, I know the 2 would just be a massive flop, but it looks like a little bit of an outlier. If you go look at his season stats too, he started the year pretty, with a lot less strikeouts. Recently, he's been coming on. He's been really getting slept on. As I've said this before, but he's got Jacob deGrom as a teammate, and when you got deGrom as a teammate, you definitely might get slept on. That's why, people, and including me, don't talk about Walker enough. He's been really great this year for the Mets. 7 and 5 innings pitched in each of his last 3 too. When he's going 7, guys, that gives us a great chance to cash this strikeout total over. On the year, we got to pull up the year stats too. The last 3 games don't always tell the full picture, right? He's 6 for 12, 50% on hitting this over. 5.5, guys, that's not a huge number. I think he could easily get this done today. And lastly, guys, the Nats offense, they don't scare me. They've got some bats. They sometimes hit well and drive up pitch counts. That's why they are top 10 in strikeouts, but I definitely think Walker stands a good chance to cash this one today. That's why I'm walking it in, if nothing else, for a value play, right? Let's recap the picks, though, one last time for you guys. I've got Blue Jays run line, Astros first 5, -0.5, Red Sox money line, and Taijuan Walker strikeout total over. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the absolute best. I hope we have a great Father's Day. I might go live it up on the beach behind me a little bit, right? And as always, drop your favorite plays in the comments below. I'm really curious to see what you guys are betting today. And I haven't picked no run first innings in a while. Maybe they come back, but let me know your NRFI bets in there. We still are NRFI Nation, even though I don't personally pick them recently. But let me know them in the comments below. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow as always.